I love this idea of the backwards law. It's from philosopher Alan Watts, and this is what he says. It's the idea that the more you pursue feeling better all the time, the less satisfied you become, as pursuing something only reinforces the fact that you lacked it in the first place. The more you desperately want to be rich, the more poor and unworthy you feel, regardless of how much money you actually have. And the more desperately you want to be sexy and desired, the uglier you see yourself, regardless of your actual physical appearance. And the more you desperately want to be happy and loved, the lonelier and more afraid you become, regardless of those who surround you. Well, firstly, this is self-defeating and self-depleting. If what you really want is to be happy, then there's no point dwelling on how unhappy you are. We're only locking ourselves into the opposite state of what we want. Most of us don't realize that we're doing it, even though that's exactly what's implied by the idea of the pursuit of happiness. It's like happiness is out there needing to be caught. Well, happiness is an inside job. The real work involves tending your inner emotional garden and keeping the weeds of poverty mentality and despair out. Like attracts like. And if we're highly energized around a feeling of lack, then we manifest the life circumstances that perpetuate that feeling of lack. We simply won't attract what we want because it's coming from a position of emotional feeling of what we don't want. That's why we need to be coming from a place of gratitude. We need to be coming from a place of this is awesome and I want more of it. Gratitude is power. In the first instance, it puts us in a state that we desire, in our happiness, in our contentment, in our mission, in our love. We arrive before we begin. In the second instance, we're energizing the good and the awesome and therefore attracting the good and the awesome. The universe can't hear a request that says, I want different, but it can hear a request of, I want more of this. And in my experience, it's only more than happy to receive that request. So this is the backwards law. The harder you try, the less you get.